Hi, this is Fashion Art Media. I'm Lydia Cutler, and today I have a model here who actually is wearing red and black, just like me. Welcome, and please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Maria Lam, and I'm a Spanish actress and model, now based in Edinburgh at the moment.
Right. Wow, amazing. What made you wear red and black today?
Honestly, I don't know. I just thought it was a nice color. And as a Spanish person, I think we really like red. So, and it's such a nice coincidence. It was very funny. We are dressing the same colors today.
I know. Wow, amazing. Anyway, when did you start acting and when did you become a model?
The first thing that I did was acting, and I started when I was 15, 16 years old.
Right.
And I was basically in high school, and I think by that time I was a very shy girl.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a friend of mine just convinced me to join to one of these trial drama societies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very glad that I did, because honestly, I think I learned a lot from theater. I remember I had a very nice professional coach by that time who teach me how to be more confident on a
Mm-hmm.
stage, how to improve in my speech, how to improve in my movements to be more natural. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I think all these things that I learned in acting were very good also for modeling. And so, yeah, from the acting side, I started in high school. Then I keep going, doing a bit more of working at university level. So I was
Right.
working, yeah, so I was working in a few theater clubs, drama societies, and I just love it. And then for modeling, I think probably was few years later. I
Mm-hmm.
think probably I was 18, 19 years old. And I
Right.
just, yeah, I just realized that I really like fashion. I was like, I want to do something related to fashion as well. So I
Right.
started to work. I was obviously in that time in Spain, so I started to do work related mainly in indoors, outdoor photo shoots. So I started
Mm-hmm.
to make my portfolio. So yeah, and then I came here to Scotland in 2016, I think. So I've been now here for 4 years, more or less, and I
Right.
just keep going doing both acting and also modeling. I 2 years ago I joined to acting school, and I did a speech and performance qualification course, which was very good for
Mm-hmm.
improving in acting. And I also got a qualification through the Trinity College London as well, which was
Right.
very good. And then at the same time, I was just doing modeling work as well, photo shoots and runways. So yeah, I just love it.
I've seen you on the runway. You are very professional.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I tried.
Well, no, you are really good, really good. And I'm honored to have you today doing this interview with me. So, have you done any acting in the UK?
I did also at university level, because when I came here to Scotland, I came to the master, and at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, as I just love acting so much, I joined to the drama society from university. And
Right.
then I'm also, trying in social media to see any opportunities. I was
Mm-hmm.
actually doing a short film just before the pandemic started, and
Right.
we basically had to stop it because was all the time indoor, and obviously you had to follow the restrictions.
Yes, of
And
course.
so yeah, unfortunately we had to stop that production. But yeah, I'm trying to keep going, doing everything, even if now it's a bit obviously more complicated for everyone in
Mm-hmm.
this industry. But
It
yeah.
is complicated. Um, Recently, I did an interview with another actress, and she says exactly the same thing you said.
Yeah.
You want to go back, but you cannot because right now is not good for that.
Yeah, I know. Is it's quite hard, especially for people who are working full time in this
Yeah.
industry, which is not my case. I have a full time job in something totally different. So I
Yeah.
think because now if you are only working as an actor and as a model, obviously it's a hard time. And
Yes.
yeah, so all my support for those people who are working in that industry full time, because yeah,
Hmm.
obviously for everyone the situation was totally
Yes.
unexpected. So yeah, it's not
Exactly.
the best moment, but we just had to try and keep on
Exactly.
fighting.
So you have experience in Spain, right? And
Yeah.
also in the UK. Where do you is acting in Spain the same as acting in the UK, or do you get differences? You get things that are quite different from one country to another.
Yeah, well, especially for me, what I feel more difficult is the language, because
Right.
it's not the same. When I was in Spain, obviously, it was just my native language, so it's much more easier to
Exactly.
express yourself, maybe even if I can be fluent in English. But what I found more difficult here is that there are so many opportunities that are focused for UK accent or Scottish accent now, because I'm in Scotland. And
Right.
even as an actor, you can adapt, but it's not easy, especially me that I have such a strong Spanish accent.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of type of work, I think can be quite similar as well. Like in Spain and here, I found that, yeah, they are focusing both comedy and drama. And I think maybe here I found that there are much more maybe related to short film
Mm-hmm.
and cinema point of view, but it's because when I was in Spain, I was more focused in theater, and then I
Right.
realized I like it probably more work as an actor in the
Mm-hmm.
film side, which I feel that is very fascinating. So
Wow. So theater and films is something totally different, isn't it?
yeah, it's absolutely different. I think I personally love theater a lot, and
Uh-huh.
that's why I started there, because you have a direct contact with the audience.
Exactly.
So
Uh-huh.
you connect directly with them, and the adrenaline is different. You just before you start to perform, you just feel that atmosphere, that silence from the audience, and you just have to do it, and you have to try to
Right.
connect with them as much as you can.
Right.
But it's so fascinating, especially I most of the time I did comedy, and it's quite amazing when you're acting and you feel that people are laughing just because
Exactly.
you're connected with them, and you're make them laugh. And then obviously film is totally different, because you you are connecting with your character, but there are so many times in which you are stopping recording and suddenly you have to come back to your character just after being doing nothing, so you have just to
Mm.
change so fast. And
Right.
it's different, but in both ways I think it's very exciting work. And yeah, it's very nice.
Wow. Interesting. So, if do you have any advice you could give young people or anyone really wanting to be an actor or a model? What advice can you give such people?
Well, I think probably the first thing that I would advise is that they had to think first of all which path they want to follow. So like for example, if you want to becoming a model, you have to think which kind of model do you want to be. Do you want to be focused in fashion, editorial work? You want to be a runway model? Because depending on what is your path, you're going to have to make your portfolio and your CV in a way or another. That's the same for acting. Like if you want to be focused in theater, if you want to be focused only in film, that's very different for the way that you're going to develop your show reel, for example. And once you know what you want to do, And then you start to create your portfolio. You start to join to, I think if you are a model, that a person who is gonna try from the beginning, very beginning, to be a model, it's very important to join to Facebook groups, try to connect with other models, with photographers. So you start to step by step making your portfolio, and then obviously make contacts, which I think is very, very important in this industry. Like you
Yes.
need just to connect to people. And
Right.
so, yeah, I think you
Wow.
have to be yourself as well. That's very important. Like just be confident, because people want to see confident people,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
nobody's gonna make a contact to someone that doesn't believe in herself or himself, you know.
But don't you think that maybe joining acting could help somebody to gain confidence?
I absolutely, I think so, and
Uh-huh.
that was my case. For example, I think acting helped me quite a lot for
Right.
so that's why I think even if both of them are very different jobs, but are very related between them, because of with acting, I started to learn how to be more confident, how to be in front of
Right.
people. So if you know, if you are in a runway as a model, if you have that confidence and you have learned how to move and how to react with the audience, then obviously you're gonna be a much more better model as well.
Right. So if people want to reach you, for instance, see what you've done, you have a social media presence so that we can see your modeling, your acting, your photo shoots, obviously. Where can we find you?
Yeah, so the main social media that I use is Instagram, which I
Right.
think is quite important nowadays, because
Exactly.
especially for modeling, for acting as
Mhm.
well. But so yeah, that's my main contact social media. And also I have a professional Facebook account,
Mhm.
so people can reach me there as well. So that's are my two main media.
Right. So if you don't mind, you will have to give us these links and we can add them with this interview so that people can see your work. If possible, they can, if they want to get inspired, they can talk to you about it. If they want to use your services as an actress or as a model, they can also reach you in that way.
That's going to be great. Yeah, perfect.
Right. Is there anything else you might want to add today?
Well, I don't know. So I guess that probably what I would say is that for all those new people that wanna enter in this industry, I just think that they have to do it. They have to try, even if it's not a easy industry, obviously, because you have to work a lot and you have to try again and again, and probably get a lot of negative answers from the beginning. You just have to keep going. You have to be confident with yourself and try your best and get contacts with people, and yeah, I think if you like it, you that's the way you're gonna be happy. Yes, you have to do it and go for it.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. This has been amazing. Really, really great. And the fact that you wore red and black, I
That's
still can't understand
funny.
how this happened.
Me neither, honestly. Well, thank you
Wow.
so much, Lydia, for having me today. Honestly, yeah, it was a
Thank
pleasure to
you.
be
Thank
in your
you for
channel.
accepting to do this interview with me. I love your walk on the runway.
Thank you
You
so
are so professional. You are amazing. And I am really thankful that you did this interview with me.
much. Thanks to you. I hope I see you soon once all of these are
Definitely.
be better.
Yes. Hope for the best.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.